Hello everyone and welcome back to another Last War Protocol update video. So as you can see, another chapter has been added. Well, another chapter has been semi-added because there is a little bit more work to do on the Shadow Wolves at the back. Yes, they are Shadow Wolves. They are not Soul Drinkers. They are not Emperor's Children. They are not heretics at all. These are Shadow Wolves. This is the chapter that was made by Aram Dembski-Bowden. And if I got the explanation right, they're basically lunar wolves, but sons of dawn, and they're in purple. That's like the way I've been looking at them, and that's the design I've been going for to add them to this project. Now, why is he a Black Templar in there? Because the last Wall Protocol update video, I basically shown these off before they were painted, and like what I plan to do with kit mashing, and of course the Emperor's Champion was a part of that, so I thought we'd start with the Emperor's Champion. I think it's only right as well, since the Black Templars were there when the Shadow Wolves died, when they were Firstborn Marines. So I think it's only right for the Black Templars to be there when they're reborn as well. So I think that's a nice little thing to go with it. So this is my custom-made Emperor's Champion. As you can see, it's just a captain model. I've used I think this is off a Grey Knight, if I'm not mistaken, like this hand. I really wanted to go with this kind of just stoic pose. I saw this, this model is basically copied off someone online. I don't know who the author was, but I saw this amazing Black Templar pose where he had this captain, a different sword, and his hand was a different pose as well. But it really looked very stoic, and I was like, you know what? That's what I want to do with mine. I want that really cool badass pose. So that's what I did. I just thought, just one day randomly, I was like, right, I'm going to kit bash this, and I'm just going to go with it. I added loads of purity seals all the way over him because I thought, you know, Emperor's Champion, there's going to be purity seals all over. These are 3D printed shoulder pads. I'll link the store in the description. It's called Tightboredesigns. Amazing, absolutely amazing shop, amazing bits. I absolutely love it, recommend it, highly recommend it, fantastic stuff. The power sword is a mixture of two swords. So the actual base of the power sword here is just a normal Primaris power sword, but the actual sword itself, if we could just zoom in, right here, the actual sword itself was taken from these chaps. Let me just get all the stuff out. Oh, hang on. Valrak should have prepared this, right? Maybe I'll just cut this and add it in. No, I won't, because I have not found it. Hang on. Well, I'll definitely cut the video and come back. Okay, we're back with the video, and this is where... sorry about that. This is where I bought the sword from. It was from a place called Conversion World. And basically, the sword was something like this, and I just cut the blade off the sword, and I stuck it on to this sword. I wanted to go with like a power effect, but I wanted to dry brush it, so I used a makeup brush, and I just slowly dry brushed it on. This was primed in black, and just used a bit of white and a bit of blue to really get that effect. I think it worked pretty decently. I have to say to people, if you haven't used makeup brushes to dry brush, then you're really missing out. It's a fantastic thing to do. It's really, really easy, and I think it really makes your models pop. But yeah, this is the Emperor's Champion. As you can see, his cape at the back. I wanted to do a little bit of like, I won't say damage, but you know, the elements have really got to it. That's why it is like all that. But yeah, there's the Emperor's Champion. I'm really happy with it. Maybe we'll get an official one of GW. Who knows? Maybe one day it will come out. Now, when it comes to the Shadow Wolves, you're probably thinking, what the hell? Shields? What are these, Valrak? Now, these are my Shadow Wolves, but I've done them as a Breacher squad, and I've done it just for the rule of cool. How am I going to play with these guys? Just like Assault Intercessors. That's all they are. They're just Assault Intercessors made to look different on the tabletop. I've always been a fan of Breachers, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to make Shadow Wolves Breachers. So this is my Sergeant. Oh, yeah, Sergeant. I was going to say Veteran Sergeant, but I'm just going to call him a Sergeant for now. Now, his shield does look pretty bare because I am waiting for some decals That's why the shoulder pads haven't been done, because I'm going to do like sit down and do the decals in like one big session. If I actually, like, this was like my test one. So, you know, I'm going to be doing it like this, like, so there's like a bit of damage to like the decals on the shields and stuff like that. So that's what it's technically going to look like. They're not all going to have these badges on them and stuff like that. They're all going to be very, very different. But yeah, that is like the gist of these guys. I wanted to go with some really badass poses. For people asking where I got these shields from, again, Tightboredesigns, link is in the description. He does amazing stuff, absolutely fantastic, amazing stuff. Fits Primaris perfectly. Let's get this Sergeant back here now, because I opted for the Power Fist for this guy. The pose I got, like, he's just peeking over his shield, like, come at me, so I can hit you with a shield, and then, like, uppercut you, like, with his Power Fist. I love this Power Fist pose that comes in this new Assault Intercessor box set, so yeah, it's really cool. And I nicked this plume. Where did I get this off? I think I had some old Horus Heresy bits. Remember the Mark of Cal stuff with the Ultramarines? I had some old bits spare. I found it in my drawer when I was moving my office and stuff, and just kept them. So I just stuck that on top of there. Again, the reason why I did that is because I'm going for this Lunar Wolf kind of vibe, and you know, they're very Roman, and you know, they wore plumes and stuff, so I thought that would be the best way to signify the Sergeant rather than doing his helmet red. As far as I'm aware, the Air Codex compliant, so it should be red, but I thought just for the rule of cool, I'm going to go with the plume instead. So hopefully, you know, people think that's cool. Different poses. Again, some more actiony poses. These guys coming forward, like this guy over here, is just like, you know, swung his shield around and he's like going for like the chop. He's come to take your head off. I thought that was pretty cool. Again, tested some decals on here. I still need to do a lot of work with the decals on this, blend them in and stuff, because they're very, very shiny. But the chainswords, did them just black and silver. A little bit of weathering on them as well. This guy's like, forward, brothers, into the midst of war and stuff. So he's just like charging forward. Sorry, just not my camera. A couple more poses. This guy's like, shield wall testudo, and he's like putting his chain blade over the top of it just to like stab you in your face. I thought that was a really cool pose and stuff. So yeah, I like that one. Again, just waiting on the decals and stuff to actually finish this chap. This guy is just he's just hanging around. He's you know, it's like, come on, come at me, duel me, fight me. This guy is like doing a boss pose. He's like, I don't need this shield. It's like, I try to imagine it like he's trying to chuck the shield away because he just wants to like go one-on-one. Like he's very boastful, like, I am the best here. So he's like, he's in that pose of like chucking the shield away, and he just wants to fight the person in melee to the death. I actually think this is one of my favourite poses I made. I think it's really, really cool. Again, waiting on the decals and everything like that attached to this model. A couple more. Let's finish it off with the ones that are like, you know, some motion, so like walking forward a little bit, stepping forward. Again, the decals on the shield's not done. Shoulders, yada yada yada. Plus, I actually do need to do the purity seals. I need to add the text to the purity seals, and I need to wash them as well, so they actually look weathered on the shield. And the last one is this like just steam house. Like he's got his shield up. Like the shields are pretty good because look, you can't actually see the main of the body behind him, so they do work. So if you are firing on it, it's just like a shield there. And this guy's holding it up as he moves his way forward to purge the heretics on a glorious, glorious day. I think I've just shown this guy off. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So that's it. Those are my shadow walls. I'll pull these guys forward so you can see me in the background. So we just have a little talk. I'll put the Emperor's Champion in the background. Forward, brothers. So what's next? Of course, decals on these, but I'm going to start my big project now, and that is the Stormbird. For those of you who don't know, you chaps, yes, you there, you watching this video, because of your awesome support, I was able to buy a Stormbird, and the Stormbird is going to be the jewel of my army. I mean, it will be the centerpiece. It's everything I've ever wanted ever since I saw it. I am a massive fan of tanks, planes, or aircraft, or whatever you want to call them. And the Stormbird, to me, is the pinnacle of that, until we get an Overlord, which is in plastic, which I don't think will ever happen. So yeah, you guys have made my dream come true. We did an unboxing about that the other day, so what I'm going to be doing now over the next week is doing some prep work on that, like really putting it together, cleaning the model, mold lines. It is resin, it is Forge World, so it's probably going to be taking like 2 weeks worth of cleaning and getting it ready. I am planning to do a flight base for it as well. It will be on the ground and also have a flight base, so I need to plan that out because it has to be a custom flight base because they don't come with flight bases. So yeah, there's a lot of work that's going to be going into that, but that's going to be the next big project for the Last Wall protocol. Anyway, chaps, thank you for coming, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed these chaps. Got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, leave it down in the comment section and we'll have a nice chat down there as we always do. Until next time, see you now, have a great day, and bye bye. Thank you. Bye 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 bye.